What's going on, fight fans? This is Sean with Boxing Socials here with Coach Sosa in the Woodlands Boxing Gym. Looking for some training lessons, go to woodlandsboxing.com. Coach Sosa, today, Robert the Ghost Guerrero and Floyd Mayweather squared off face-to-face for the promo. People were shocked to see Robert Guerrero is a lot bigger than Floyd Mayweather. But when it comes down to it, does he has a size advantage or size doesn't matter at all?
Oh, there's no doubt that Guerrero has the longer reach and, of course, the size. Even though he was at one time a featherweight. I remember that I fought when one of my fighters fought Guerrero in San Antonio when he had maybe probably 6 or 7 fights. And I saw, man, when he was a featherweight and actually he was like a junior lightweight, 130 pounds. And I said, this kid, there's no way he can make 130 pounds. When I saw him at the scale, 130 pounds, he was slim, but that kid
was big.
Very, very big. So there's no doubt he's going to be big at 147.
Did he have a lot of power that way? Did he stop your guy?
No. They still. It was just a 4-round fight. He did it. It was a good matchup. It was a good fight. Even after the fight, he came up to me and said, "Man, that kid you have is tough, man." But he won. There's no doubt he won. But it was a good fight. The kid that I had gave it a good fight. But as far as
what did it look like? Did it look like Robert Guerrero had power at that weight? Was he strong?
He was just beginning, so
still developing.
Still developing. He wasn't really trying to knock my kid out, or my kid was just he was the one trying to knock the Guerrero out. Because I knew my kid was a lot smaller than him than Guerrero, and I said the only way you're gonna you got to get inside his punches, and he's tall, slim, left-handed kid. There, I said, look, man, you got to get inside his. The only way you're gonna work to win this fight is getting inside, work the body, come up, and try to chop this kid down. But Guerrero fought the smart fight. He won. Good kid.
And what about against Floyd? Is the size going to matter, or is it all about the skill?
I think with Floyd, he's going to try to do the same thing he did his last fight against Andre Bordo. Smother Floyd's punches and keep him out of from keeping that counter punching away from keeping Mayweather from counter punching, because Mayweather's he's a technician at counter punching. But if he keeps Mayweather from counter punching, keep that smothering like he did with Berto. But if he's just out there and try to box him, I don't care how tall he is. Mayweather's still gonna outbox him and counter punch him, and before you know it, he get lucky. And I think Mayweather she had no problem with the size.
Right.
He's fought a lot of tall fights. A lot of guys, Mayweather's a little guy, no matter what. People think that he's big, but he's a little guy.
Right.
But a lot of people he's fought been taller than him, bigger than him. He still gets the job done.
There you go. There you have it. Appreciate it.
All right.